Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua, and this is episode 32 of the podcast. Joshua, how you doing, buddy?
I'm, as usual, I'm doing okay. Aside from what none of you got to see before we just got on right now, a whole shit show of tech support. And I had to call in. This is why you pay $5.99 a month for the tech support people. My lovely co-host Sean over here, I need to put a little extra something in his Christmas bag this year because he came through. He helped me out because I honestly do not know anything about computers. This is super foreign to me. So thank you, Sean, because if it wasn't for Sean, everybody, I wouldn't be here right now. It'd be some pixelated freaking thing that you'd be seeing on the screen right now. It just would not have worked out. So thank you, Sean. And thank you, everybody, for being here.
You're welcome. Yeah, of course, Joshua. That's what I'm here for. I am your tech support under the table, just like the way I like to get paid. Am I right?
No, cash only. Bitcoin, cash, Doge. What are your form of currency?
If you ain't got no cash, I'll take some ass. Just saying. But thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the podcast. Joshua made mention last week that we don't like to come on here and be like, no, my day sucked, or this episode's gonna blow. So with that being said, I just want to say that this episode is going to be a good one. It's going to rock your socks off, baby. It's going to blow your mind in different ways, bro. It's going to be amazing. And I'd like to start off by saying, hey, may the force be with you. I think we missed it last week, but, may the force be with you. Happy Cinco de Forci. What is Revenge of the Sith Day? I know this is this week, May 7th. We missed a few days back there, but hopefully you guys all had a good one. Good Star Wars day. So I see, Joshua, that's actually one of your images back there. Is that a Yoda or who is that, Joshua?
Yeah, we're paying homage to good old Darth Vader and Yoda back there, two masters of the great universe. If you don't, I think we've talked about Star Wars on some of the other episodes, but if you haven't seen it, go watch it. They're fun. They're interesting. And, I love them all. But yeah, that is Yoda and that is Darth Vader back there.
Delicious. It looks like they're hanging out, just being friends, the bestest of friends, to be honest. Joshua, you started a segment last week. What's in your cup this week, Joshua? What is inside that cup of yours today?
Well, before we get started, yes, Sean, we have to start every episode off by saying, what is in your cup? So Sean's asking me what is in my cup today. So today, I'm kicking it off with something simple, something light, something palatable that some of you may know about or not know about. But if you do, you're going to know about it after this episode. So today, what is in my cup? In my cup today is a Cosmopolitan. And in this Cosmopolitan, yes, I went with the good old Cosmopolitan. Yes. It isn't quite the cup that they call for when you drink a Cosmo, but it is what's in my cup. And if you don't know, what goes into a Cosmopolitan, I'm going to tell you. So what goes in a Cosmopolitan, at least a variation of, maybe what I have in my cup today, is a shot and a half of vodka, 1 shot of Cointreau. I always say that wrong. I don't even know if you say it that's how you pronounce that. I don't know what 25 milliliter is, but that's apparently, if you want to go by the milliliter standard, you could dump that in there. I just did what I did. Of cranberry juice, and then a half or 1 teaspoon of fresh lime juice, and it's got to be fresh. It can't be this canned or old bottled stuff. It's got to come into that cup fresh. So that is what is in my cup. I'm drinking a Cosmopolitan today. How about you, Sean? What do you have in your cup?
Well, first off, Joshua, you a fancy boy. All right, you bougie as fuck today. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that.
Cheers.
I'm drinking the exact same thing I drank last episode, which is just a nice bourbon and Coke. Just a refreshing Wild Turkey 101 and some Coca-Cola. Delicious. And then I'll probably follow it up later because we do a lot of talking on this, and my mouth gets very parched. But I do have in my other cup a wonderful Odyssey cider from a Seattle cider company up here. So, that's what I got in my cup, Joshua. I'm a thirsty boy, so I like your Cosmopolitan. I'm going to go off on a limb and say that that's probably not a shot and a half inside that giant cup.
What makes you say that, Sean? What makes you say there's not a shot?
I'm not sure. I mean, it seems a little heavy in your hand there, buddy. So
I know there's a lot going on in that
we'll
cup.
let you have it.
Let me tell you, there's a lot going on. Well, I hope what you have in your hand is something that's going to generate some thoughts. It's going to help you think, because I'm going to have some questions for you, Sean, in a new segment I call...
Oh, shit.
Wait for it. I got a new segment for you, Sean. It's called the Calendar Chronicles. And because we're in a new month, Sean, coming in with the Calendar Chronicles, this is where I'm going to test your general knowledge of the new month we're in. So I'm going to fire off some questions. Oh, these may be, true or false. These may be, these questions are just going to come out of nowhere. So you let me know when you're ready, Sean. If the audience is ready, if you want to wake up for this, if you're curious and you maybe know the answers to these, help Sean out. I know this isn't live, but someday we will be. Test your knowledge of this month, because we are in the month of May, and today's the 7th. So, Sean, are you ready for the new segment?
Shit.
The Calendar Chronicles.
Listen, before we start, everybody, I'd just like to point out that the vlog that Joshua went on his road trip is now out. So if you haven't caught that yet, please go out there and watch it. It's amazing. It took a long time to make. And for those of you starting your workout, hey, let's get into it. Get hot and sweaty. Watch me fail at this trivia question. So Joshua, let's get it. Let's get it, boy.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I didn't want this to go too long. Because it is new, so I want to introduce this slowly. Are you ready? Are you ready, Sean, for your first question? I got four questions for you, Sean.
Hit me.
You ready for the first question?
Hit me, baby, one more time. Let's go.
Okay, Sean. So for your first question for this new segment, do you, Sean, know the official color for the month of May?
I'm gonna say pink.
Why would you say pink? What about the month of May says pink to you, Sean?
Well, because Mother's Day is in the month of May, and typically moms like pink.
Okay.
So that's my logic on that.
So cue up the Jeopardy music, whatever you want to do, because Sean, that is wrong.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun. You are wrong. That is not the official color. The official color, or colors, I should say, it was kind of a trick question.
Color? That's a trick question. That's some bullshit.
Is yellow and green, Sean. Those are the official colors.
Yellow and green?
For the month of May.
What? Is there an explanation onto why it's yellow and green?
There is no explanation.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, there is no explanation, Sean. I'm not going that far into these questions. Somebody else can look that up. But, yeah, that is your official color. But I'm going to give you a bonus question, Sean. And this one is going to tap into your elementary school learning. I don't know when you start learning colors or how to make colors, Sean, but this is your bonus color.
I never learned colors. All right.
So, Sean, for your bonus question on these colors, do you know how to make the color yellow?
Okay.
Do you know what colors you have to mix together to make yellow?
Blue and green?
You're wrong again.
Shit.
You are wrong again. To make the color
fuck.
yellow, you got to mix red and green, sir. All right.
I was close.
You were
close.
close. Yeah. You were close. How about green, Sean?
It's not like I work in a department that I need to know that knowledge or anything like that.
Exactly, right? I'm checking your knowledge right here, right? What about green? Do you know how to make the color green, Sean?
Is that blue and yellow?
Holy shit. For 1,000,000 points, Sean got it right, everybody. He got this question right. Good job. And good job to everybody else who's been listening to this question one for Sean. Sean got one of them right, everybody. And I hope you guys did too. Proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back if you got any of those questions right. Good job. All right,
Oh,
question
please, I
2.
hope all of you got those questions right. Yes.
These questions are going to gradually just kind of get either harder or dig deeper into your mind. Okay, so
They're going to get harder than that.
Prepare
I've already
yourself.
failed, bro.
Prepare yourself. Harder or easier, depending on how deep we're going to go here. But I think I think you already know the answer to this next one. But because I queued this up, and again, it's not scripted. We just jumped on. Question 2, Sean, and for everybody else, do you know what the origins of the phrase "May the 4th be with you"?
I know the origins of the phrase.
The origins.
No, but I always think of it like when I would go to church as a Catholic church, they would always say, "May grace be with you," and then you would go, "And also with you." And so every time someone says, "May the force be with you," I go, "And also with you." But I don't know the origins of that.
You don't know the origins. See, everybody, all you have to do is rewind this. We started, a few minutes ago? 11 minutes ago? Sean already knew the answer. He already gave the answer earlier in the show. And see how Sean's brains work? He's thinking past what the answer clearly is. Would you like to give it one more try, Sean? Do you know what the origin?
Is it just Star Wars?
Yes.
Is the answer just
May
Star
the
Wars?
Fourth be with you.
Okay.
Yes.
So much of this is getting cut. This segment's not. This segment's out.
It's not going to make it. It's not going to make it. Sean, you're not doing too well on these questions. You are not doing too good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mia did a great cut of me getting all the answers right.
Take a sip of that juice because you need a little bit more brain power for these next.
I need to wake up a little bit more.
Before I move on from that one,
I'm going to get them both right. I can feel it.
Before I move on to the next question, I just want to say happy birthday to one of my friends, Edward. Hopefully it's okay to say his name. But Edward, his birthday is on May 4th. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Another year. 1 year older. Good job, buddy. Happy birthday. Just got to do that quick little shout out to my buddy, Edward. Happy birthday. All right. Sean,
Happy birthday to all the Edwards out there.
Sean knows Edward too. He knows. I think Edward. He knows him. Question 3. Ready? Do you need another drink for question 3, Sean?
No, my mind is open. I'm ready. I'm attentive. I got this.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm gonna hit you with it. Question 3. Do you know the birthstone for May? May's birthstone.
I know this one.
You're not even gonna guess. What is May's?
Well, I'm gonna guess. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna guess. But my guess is gonna be wrong because I want to say blood diamond, but that's not right at all. So I'm gonna say like jade.
That's your final answer, Jade? I'm testing him hard today, you guys.
Sapphire. I'm going sapphire.
Testing this guy hard today. Well, Sean, if your guess is
final answer,
sapphire or jade, both of those fucking things, both of that is wrong. Wrong.
Figured.
Wrong.
So what is it?
It is emerald, Sean.
Oh, in the back of my mind, I wanted to say emerald, but I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I went with jade.
Mm-hmm. Emerald. Okay. I gotta hit you with the bonus question because sometimes I feel like giving you a bonus question or anybody else listening, just giving you a bonus question because at some point in these podcasts, we will be live. There will be rewards given for those who are a part of this broadcast. So we're kind of building up to that. So I'm gonna give you a bonus question, Sean. Bonus question. Do you know what emerald symbolizes?
Longevity and peace.
All the things you don't have, right? Is that why you guessed those things? Is that where you went? All that? No, Sean, you're wrong again. It's fertility and rebirth.
Fuck this quiz. Oh, well, I would have never guessed that in 1,000 years. Yeah. So I don't feel that bad.
Fertility and rebirth. And believe it or not, if you've been watching some of these episodes, we did go over some of these stones and their meaning and everything. So this is kind of a revisit to some of those questions that popped up in earlier episodes. So clearly Sean did not retain any of this information.
Listen,
because
as soon as I say it, it's out of my mouth and it's done. I don't remember shit. So don't come at me 3 years later watching episode 32 being like, I can't believe you didn't know that emerald means fucking virginity or shit. Like,
no,
I want to hear it.
Rebirth, fertility, and rebirth. All right, what question are we on? How far did we get? Okay, question 4. This is my no wait. I got 5 questions actually. Oh shit, Sean, you're in trouble.
God.
Question 4. Here we go. Do you know the zodiac sign or signs for the month of May?
Damn it, Joshua. Listen to me.
Come on, man. Come on. This is a show of education. Said that wrong, but yeah,
I'm going to say fucking... It's a show of education. Yeah, because I'll need this in my real life.
You never know. The color one you might need. The color one does apply.
Color one I'll definitely need. I got to work on that. But fucking zodiac signs?
Yeah, zodiac, man.
Shit.
Come on.
I'm going to say
What do you...
Pisces? Is that one? Fish? No? Ariel? No?
Well,
Fucking the crab? What's the crab one?
I don't know. I don't know these things. I just look them up.
Sagittarius. Is that it? Sagittarius?
Wrong.
Fuck me.
All right.
What is
I'm
it?
gonna give them to you.
What is it?
All right. So there's actually 2 signs in the month of May. It's Taurus and Gemini. So the people born under the sign of Taurus are said to be ambitious and smart, yet trustworthy. Gemini, those who are born under the sign of Gemini, are said to be passionate, adaptable, and smart. Clearly, I understand why you're not one of those. It all makes sense now.
Hey, Joshua, can you, just real quick, like, is my sign compatible with any of these?
No,
like,
I don't.
Like, because
know.
if that's the case, like, then I feel terribly bad that I didn't understand. I didn't guess them. But if I'm not compatible with any of these 2, then I don't feel that bad.
I do not remember what episode we went over this, but there was episodes in the past where we did talk about zodiac signs and stones for the months and all that. But I want to say you are not compatible with any of those. So good. I mean, you're fine. You're fine. You're good.
I'm
You're
okay.
Good. Yes.
All right then.
You're wearing the right shoes.
Oh yeah, look at win for me, baby. Win for me.
Oh, Sean, you're doing so bad at these, man. God. Okay. I want.
Bad is relative, bro.
Okay. I want to get. Okay. I'm throwing you a softball. This is my 5th and final question for you and everybody who else has been participating in this little trivia little segment we're doing right here. Question 5, Sean. Are you ready? Do you need another drink? Does anybody else need another drink?
I'm okay right now. I have taken a sippy sip. Brain feels no longer open, but I do feel something. It might be shame. I think that's what that is.
All right. Well,
I'm ready. I'm ready for your final question,
I'm
Joshua.
throwing...
Give me if you say it's a softball, I'm going to knock it out the park, baby.
All right. This is a softball. Here we go. Because you gave one of the answers earlier. So, I mean, I'm expecting you to get at least one of these
Fuck
right.
me.
No, I think you said 2 of them. So I'm expecting you to get at least 2 of these right. Question 5, Sean. Do you know the most popular holidays celebrated in May?
Okay, I think. Okay. I'm going to say Mother's Day. Okay.
That's 1.
I'm going to say Cinco de Mayo.
2.
Okay. I'm going to say May the 4th. Although I don't know if that considers a holiday, but I'm going to consider it a holiday, May the 4th. What else is in May?
That one was not on the list as the most popular, but it is up there. It's top tier, but it's not.
It is top tier. I'll give that. Fuck.
There's one
so
more.
There's
you're
another
missing.
one. So there's now. Would you describe this one as equally as good as Cinco de Mayo,
No.
or as big as Mother's Day? No. So
I mean,
it's smaller,
some people
smaller
would.
on the
Yeah, I guess it's okay. So this one, I'll give you a hint. This one is actually a federal holiday. It's a legit holiday.
Memorial Day.
Ding, ding, ding.
Memorial Day?
Sean, you got one of these questions
Let's go.
100% correct. So everybody give Sean a high five. I kind of threw this at him last minute. Hopefully this segment will get better. I thought it up today. Last minute.
No, it's just gonna get worse.
But,
You're gonna get fucking more and more complicated with questions, and I'm gonna sit here going like, "What? What? What?"
Hey, this is for you and the people. This is also, I mean, this is rewarding. Now if anybody goes back and watches
Rewarding for who?
I mean, maybe somebody wants to know, the Taurus or Gemini, who's passionate, who's adaptable. Maybe you're looking for a mate in life. Maybe those are the 2 you should look for. I don't know. I mean, just saying.
All right.
And that is my new segment, Right now, I'm calling it the Calendar Chronicles. It'll probably change. It's more like Jeopardy, I guess, but for trivia. But we'll see. The Calendar Chronicles, everybody.
Joshua, thank you for the new segment. I do appreciate being embarrassed with my knowledge of little. So thanks for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for doing that.
Welcome. I'm here
Appreciate
to humble all. You know, no matter how tall you stand, I will bring you down to the little people like me. I'll bring you right down. Knowledge is power.
She's
Knowledge will take you places.
True, buddy. Very true. Fuck. What was I going to talk? I had a topic, and I fucking lost my notes.
Hey, that's okay. Because if we want to burn a little bit, that was supposed to segue into my holidays that really don't mean shit. If you want to know,
sure.
You want to know about a
give
couple
us
of those.
reasons to drink, buddy.
The reasons to
Give me
drink.
some of those while I look for my fucking notes.
All right. Well, I gave you some, a couple little holidays. One's a true federal holiday. I think some of you guys get paid for it. I cannot remember if I get paid for Memorial Day. I know I work, on Memorial Day. I don't know if I get paid, but I work. So let me give you a couple that aren't on the top, 3 are the most popular ones. That made the list for holidays or observances that you can, find a reason to drink. The first one on my list is National Teacher Appreciation Day.
Okay. Hey, have you ever had a teacher that inspired you, like throughout your life or anything like that?
Yes, and I may have talked about this on a past episode. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like teachers did come up at one point or another in an episode, but I did have a teacher in high school. He was a creative writing teacher. I forget his name, and I don't want to fuck it up because I feel like I should get his name correct. If I'm going to shout somebody out, I just want to say some Mr. Smith. I want to give credit where credit's due, like have somebody else take the credit. But it was a creative writing teacher. He let me hang out after class and write because he knew writing in class with everybody around with all the distractions, he knew I wasn't going to get it done. So he kind of let me hang out after class and he let me kind of write outside the lines, the parameters of true, real writing. Because a lot of times when I write like I talk. Very little periods, as everybody knows. I just fucking ramble. Very little commas, semicolons, Was that a question? Was that not a question? Was it sarcastic? So he kind of let me write the way I wanted to write. And then he went back and kind of helped me gather those thoughts and put them into more creative kind of like put together sentences. So I do have to thank him as a teacher. From high school down to elementary school, I did have another teacher. Her name was Mrs. Young. I do remember her name because we always thought she was related to Steve Young. Like, as kids, you're like, hey, is that your husband? The football player, 49ers back in the day, real popular. So, but no, she was not related or married to him. But she was a super cool teacher. Again, let me be creative. Let me just kind of, do the work, but also have an imagination through the process. So, those are really standout teachers I had growing up, and I got to give them thanks because if I didn't have those types of teachers, I probably wouldn't have made it. I know it's only 2. We have a shit ton of teachers through school, but sometimes that's all you need. Just a few in the mini can make life-changing things happen to you. So I got to thank those teachers.
You're true. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome.
What about you? Did you have any teachers? Or did you hate them all?
No, actually. I mean, I hated school a lot. Like, school was never for me. I always found it to be a prison, and I never liked it. So I never considered that to be anything. But I did have teachers that kind of sparked creativity in me, which is like the common thread I'm noticing between this for you and I. I had a math teacher, statistics teacher, who would let me just play guitar and write music because statistics was a joke. So we basically would answer the questions, and once we were done with like her tests, we would just write music, and that was really nice. Her name is Miss Donnelly. She was awesome. I don't know if she's still teaching, but if she is, she's great. And then I had a social studies teacher or history teacher. His name is Mr. Benham, who really opened up my mind into just seeing the bigger picture, like not like activism and shit like that, but more like just being open-minded to everybody's like everybody's past history as far as like countries go, and like like everybody has a history, and just to be open-minded with that, and like just take into everybody's stories and shit like that. So that was really a really cool development and like learning. He also let us watch fucking The Daily Show every week. Like he would let us watch Jon Stewart and a bunch of like real like controversial documentaries and stuff, just to like help you, expand your brain so that you just know that there's not just this one way of thinking. So that was really cool. And then I had how would you describe this teacher as? I guess a drama teacher. Again, and all of this happened in high school. So like that's when I really started paying attention to the people around me, kind of thing. But I had a drama teacher who noticed something, like it's the cliche, they noticed something in you, So like, come do these fucking, come be in a play and shit like that. And so I did that, and that helped me like open up to more of like my creativity and like having stage presence and just like knowing kind of what to do like as a performer, so doing shows and playing music and stuff came a lot easier to me because of that. So that was really cool. And I think from those three teachers, I kind of like just wanted to do something creatively like with myself. So, now we're here. Look at us, Joshua.
I think
32 episodes in.
I think it's
going on 100.
I think it's funny how like teachers play such a big role in the development of you, even as a person, right? There's an academic level to what you got to do, but as a person, they also develop you too. And so when good teachers come along, it's hard for you as a kid to recognize that, but you're glad they're there for you because it I know in my life it made a big difference. And I kind of wanted to be a teacher at some point, but I'm not academically, like I can't stick in a book. So, and I can't pass tests, have a really hard time with focusing. As you can see. It makes a huge difference. So again, thank you to all the teachers out there. Clearly you made a difference in Sean's life. You made a difference in my life, and keep doing what you're doing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because it makes a difference.
Joshua, sorry. I just remembered two teachers. Sorry. One final shout out. First teacher, his name was Andy. I don't remember his last name, but he was a science teacher. He would let us go out on nature walks. Fucking amazing. He would take us down to the slough and just like let us do art, just let us like just vibe out. And I'm pretty sure it's because he was high as fuck all the time, which was fucking great. I fucking loved him. And the second teacher, God, I'm fucking forgetting his name, but he was in a band called Pressure 4 through 5. Check it out. Fucking alternative rock band. Amazing. But he really helped me develop my songwriting. And that fucking amazing. He went on tour with Papa Roach and shit. So fucking cool. But he was awesome. I think he left that high school after the year that we graduated. But he definitely influential on me, and as far as like music and writing and shit like that. So those two teachers, shout out. What's your next holiday, buddy?
All right, the next holiday observance, it could go in with the creative writing, now that we just talked about teachers and how they can inspire you. How about today, Tuesday, May 7th, is actually, it's funny, that's why I can't get it out. Put a poem on your pillow day. And you might be asking yourself, how does one celebrate? How do you celebrate to put a poem? Like, how do you do this? How do you do this? So it's pretty simple. You slip a poem onto the pillow of a friend, a guest, a family member, child, or maybe a lover. So that's how you would enjoy this day, by putting a poem on your pillow day. It's so stupid. But it's a day. It is a day.
Joshua, in honor of that, you know what? I just had ChatGPT write me a poem, just for you, buddy. All right, I'll read it to you if that's okay. Maybe you can tell me what you think this poem is about. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for your poem. Come on, chat. Come on, Sean. Let's hear this lovely poem.
Love's embrace, two souls intertwine, boundless joy, their hearts aligned. Through whispers soft and tender gaze, their love ignites a brilliant blaze. Hand in hand, they brave the night, defying shadows, basking in light. In each other's arms they find their home, a sanctuary where they're free to roam. Society may question, may misunderstand, but their love, unyielding, forever stands. For love knows no bound, no gender or name. In hearts it burns like eternal flame.
Wow, that was deep. Holy, I mean, give this guy an Oscar. Holy shit. That was great.
That was a AI generated poem about a man loving another man.
Oh God! Of course you would type that into Chat GPT.
I'm gonna print that out for you, buddy. I'm gonna put that on your pillow, baby. Expect that to be there tonight. Let's go.
My gosh, my goodness. Well, let's move on from that because we don't need any more. I mean, poems are nice. I guess if you're into man poems, that's one for you. Put that on your pillow to a friend of yours. All right, moving on from poems on pillows. We don't need to go too deep into this one, but I thought I'd just bring it up. Because it is sort of relevant to what we got coming out, as Sean talked about earlier in this episode. Today marks National Tourism Day.
Tourism Day.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So it's like today the official start of tourism. Is that kind of like what that means?
Yeah. So how it kind of I guess if you wanted to get into it is if you're not already out on a touring or doing whatever you want to do with this start to it, start planning now. Because in some areas, winter's kind of falling back, the flowers are coming out, the seasons are changing. So this would be a good time to maybe start some of that seasonal planning, some of that seasonal tourism, because getting out to some of these areas, it could be a great time of the year. Like if you're going to Yosemite or, some of these national parks, maybe some of the ones that we just visited, that I think that weather-wise they might be a little better this time of the year. I'm not sure.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, we
spoilers for those who watch the vlog. Joshua ate shit, and because it was snowing. Just want to point that out there.
I did eat shit. I did fall down. I
wish you filmed it though. It would have been awesome.
What's funny is that. As I was filming, if anybody's ever tried to film and holding a GoPro, because I don't have like this whole vest set up, this whole gadget set up, I'm not like that hardcore into it. I was holding the GoPro as I was walking, and as I was coming down, there was somebody who actually slipped and fell in the same spot that I eventually got to. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. Because it's like a switchback, right? So if anybody knows what a switchback is, like you're up here and then there's somebody below you, right? So you're kind of just like zigzagging down. So I was on the upper layer or whatever trail of that. So looking down on him, and he slipped, fell, and ate shit. Like he slipped, fell, and like rolled though. Like he like rolled like a hot tamale.
You saw the future you, buddy.
I did.
That was you.
So when he fell, I marked it in my brain. I was like, holy shit, that's caution zone. Like I need to watch out in that spot right there. So as I came around, I was filming. I was like, holy shit, I'm getting to that spot. Let me turn off the camera because I want to like be prepared for this area that I could potentially eat shit in. So as I hit the button, as you'll see in the video, if that made the cut, if you see me hit the button, as I put it in my pocket, I fell as soon as I put my hand in my pocket. But as I was falling, I was looking back, and there was somebody behind me filming their boyfriend coming down the same trail. So somebody behind me out there, if you're out there, I know they'll probably never see this.
So you're saying that there's probably a video of you eating shit filmed from a different perspective?
Yes. Somebody has the footage
see if I can find this.
of me falling and eating shit. They were a cool couple, they looked like they were hikers, and that footage is probably never going to be found, but I eat shit, and the dude's like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, but I was muddy. I was, kind of hurt, a little bit, but I still had a long way to go.
Do you remember what that place was, Joshua? Was it Canyonlands?
No, that was Bryce. That was Bryce Canyons. Bryce Canyon.
Oh, Bryce Canyon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you put it out on Reddit.
I just want to do a quick Google search to see if anybody has you fucking eaten shit in the past few months.
I mean,
but I think you're in the clear, buddy. It doesn't look like it.
I think I'm totally good. You're probably gonna find a bunch of other people eating shit. But they did kind of look like they were like they had the whole influencer thing look going on. You know, they're all like, so who knows? They could be out there. They could have posted that somewhere. But if eventually you guys see me eating shit, they got that footage. I did not. But yeah. So homage to, National Tourism Day, because this is the start of it. So get out there and have some fun. I already had my fun. Not that it's over. There's going to be a lot more of it to come. But yeah, that ate shit.
Joshua, you want to give a little spoilers for this one, buddy? Like, we're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna make some time to have some fun.
I know you're coming down. I don't know what's in store. Honestly, I really don't. We generally don't plan these things. We just kind of like to just wing it a little bit. But I'm excited. I don't have anything to spoil unless you have something going on in your, you got an agenda.
Oh, I'm incentivizing, Josh. I'm insinuating, buddy. We're gonna do something fun. I have a little idea in my mind, and you'll see. You'll see. I'll show you the true way to film and be an influencer.
Oh shit!
That way you can take notes, baby. Learn it up, buddy.
I definitely do not want to ever be an influencer. I do this for the fun of it. I enjoyed talking to you. Enjoyed talking to everybody else. So if I become an influencer, watch out.
Let me put it this way. You did great, all right? And the people can attest to it. They probably are out there already watching the video. Like, you did great. You filmed well done shots. Like, you did awesome for what you were doing without any direction. So the people thank you. And I know you haven't seen it yet. Spoiler alert.
I haven't.
Joshua hasn't seen it yet, but
no.
he will see it, and he will be very happy with it.
I'm excited.
So
it was tough. All right,
let's move on, Joshua. What do you got?
All right, so for my last holiday, for my final one, and this was kind of to pay homage to the "What's in My Cup." Do you remember what's in my cup, Sean?
A Cosmopolitan.
Yes.
I was gonna say a Cosmodrone, but that is not true. That is Destiny 2 talk. Don't worry about it.
So today, Tuesday, May 7th, is actually National Cosmopolitan Day. Believe it or not.
Did you do that on purpose?
I did not. Maybe I did. But believe it or not, hey, guess what? In looking this up, I was like, you know what? I haven't had a Cosmopolitan in years. So let me mix this up. So when I'm doing a little bit of research, I was like, how many different?
I see what you did there.
I was like, how many different types of Cosmopolitans can you make? So what I found, you guys can find do your own research, but I found there was 34 different ways to make a Cosmopolitan.
34 different ways? What the fuck?
34 different ways. And if I wasn't having the technical problems I had before we got on, I actually bookmarked and saved on my Google Chrome, which is not working right now. I could have gone to the website that I bookmarked, and I would be able to tell you a few of those names. But unfortunately,
we just got rid of that.
Technical issues. I
think your tech support might have had you delete it.
Yeah, that's gone now. I no longer have Google Chrome on my computer, which, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's slowing my computer down. I have no idea.
Maybe it was. Look at you. You're fast. You're crisp. Thanks, Microsoft Edge.
Jeez. Yeah.
Maybe you want to sponsor us.
Yeah. The last few episodes were a true sorry for the delay. I don't know if you guys could tell when you were watching, but there was a bit of a delay. There was a bit of a delag. Did I just make a word up? A little bit of a delag.
A delaggy?
Yeah, look that up.
Yeah. Mia did her best.
Yeah,
God bless her. I love you, Mia. You're doing great.
But yes, if you haven't had a Cosmopolitan, drink up. There's 34 different kinds. They're good drinks. Calorie friendly. What did I say? 150 calories in your Cosmo, not mine.
I don't know about the way you're making them. Oh, that's fucking great, Joshua. Yeah. Hey, we're at about, what is that, 20 minutes, buddy? I don't want to rush anything, but I kind of want to make sure that we get on time on this one. So with that being said, buddy, I just kind of forementioned here, I just was talking to ChatGPT. I had a new segment for you too, buddy. I want to introduce a segment because it's a new month, like you were saying. where we ask ChatGPT a question and we just let ChatGPT answer. So Joshua, I want you to think of a question, any question, it could be any question. ChatGPT knows all, buddy. So I want you to think of a question for the next 5 minutes here while we go through some fun finds and stuff, and then I want to see what ChatGPT says. That's what I want.
Let's see. What kind of questions do I have that are appropriate for ChatGPT? Do I get to go first?
Yeah, of course.
Who's going?
Whatever.
Who's going
question
first?
I want you to go first.
Like, I mean, are we talking about? This is only relevant. I got loads of questions, right? I'm all over the board, but I do want to know, not to make this so serious, why interest rates are so high. As boring as the topic as that is, I want to know why auto loans. I'm not going to talk about my truck, but I still don't have a new one. But I want to know, why are interest rates so high right now?
Okay. So the way I'm wording this is, why are auto loan interest so high? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Why are auto loan interest so high? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sending it off to the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT has given me a long list of answers, but they did it in a way that I can really give you. It's 5 points, okay? 5 reasons. First reason. Actually, I'll go from it's 6 reasons. I'll go for number 6. Number 6 is dealer markup. Okay.
Okay.
So, and they give a little summary too, which is kind of nice. It says, in some cases, dealership might mark up the interest rate offered by lenders and pocket the difference for additional profit. Interesting.
Douchey. Damn.
Number 5 is profit margin. Lenders are in business of making money, and auto loans are one way they can generate revenue, right? Number 4 is market conditions. So interest rates in general can be influenced by broader economic factors such as inflation, central banking policies, and overall market conditions. Okay, that makes sense. Number 3 is vehicle depreciation. Cars depreciate over time, meaning they lose their value. So if a borrower defaults on their loan, yada, yada, yada. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. So the second one is term length. So longer loans typically come with higher interest rates, while longer terms may also lower monthly payments. They also mean the lender is exposed to the risk of inflation, changes in the interest rates, and borrower's ability to pay over a longer period of time. And the first reason that ChatGPT says that most auto loans are relatively high is because credit risk. So what did I tell you before, Joshua? About your credit?
Credit, yes.
Right, and why people get scored?
Yes.
Right, why it's good to have good credit? It's because lenders are often charged higher interest rates to borrowers that perceive as higher risks if you have a lower credit score or limited credit history. So it's all you fuckers who have shitty fucking credit that they're raising the interest rates. Do yourself a goddamn favor and boost up your goddamn credit scores.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
I mean, that's probably not true, but
thank you.
Thanks, ChatGPT. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Now I know why. They want to charge me like $800 a month for a truck that costs I mean, it could be so much money.
It could be any one of those things too.
Jeez.
I mean, a dealer markup probably makes a lot more sense on a truck because trucks are pretty people want trucks. You know what I mean? So makes sense.
Yeah, it's gross.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's gross. Well, good luck. Good luck to anybody out there that wants to buy a new car and you want to, you're out there struggling and shit's going sideways for you right now. Good luck, because you know who's going through that right now? This guy. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right. This glass is always half full, and actually it is still half full, believe it or not. So things are looking good.
Hell yeah.
Not worried about it.
Nice. Well, thanks, ChatGPT. We'll be back with you next week for another question from ChatGPT. Words. Daddy. Anyways, Joshua, you got any fucking fun finds for us today or this week, buddy?
So fun finds.
What do you got back there?
What do I got for fun finds? Let's see. I do have one that I've been meaning to pull out. This is starting to collect dust. But I did come across this little guy right here, and I'm super stoked on it because they came out with these little guys quite some time ago, but it does have relevance to where I live. But I found this little guy right here. This is another one, a part of the collection. This is the
oh yeah, that's right.
This is Jojo, the killer clown.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty sick.
Killer clown from outer space.
Yeah, this thing's actually pretty sick. And I kind of want to open them, but
all right.
Should I open it? Yeah, let's open it.
I
I know Sean usually does the unboxings, but let's see what this thing, because most of the time we do these things and we don't even take these things out of the box. So let's see. Let's see how this thing actually looks outside the box. Let's see. All right, see, little box. Let's go here. All right, the little top comes off. Ooh, look at this guy. This guy's actually pretty sick.
Oh, look at that.
If I can get him to
He's
stay
actually,
right there.
he's pretty fucking, he is sexy one.
Yeah, this guy actually is, like, the colors and the detail, and I haven't taken too many Funkos out of the boxes, but this thing's made pretty well. The colors, everything. This thing's pretty sick. So yeah, it's my little fun find right here. It's a little Jojo the Clown.
Love it. I love it, buddy. That's great. It looks cool. It looks cool as fuck too.
Yeah, what do you got? You got any fun finds for Sean, or what do you got? Any more boxes to
Joshua,
open? What are we doing?
The only fun find that I have is the only unboxing. We're down to the second to last week here, buddy. So this is we only have one more after this, and what we're doing is we're unboxing these Universal Monster figures. So we're unboxing these bad boys. And at the end of this, so after next week, buddy, we're going to be giving away one of these bad boys. So we'll figure out how to do that, and we'll figure out what the details in that are going to be. And I think I have an idea, so I'll let you know after the podcast, buddy, and see if anybody's willing to do what I'm thinking. It's really simple, but we'll see. We'll see if it works. So with that being said, second to last one, Joshua. Let's fucking get it, boy. Let's just fucking go. Here we go. Right off the bat. Right off the fucking rip, Just everything that you don't need. All this garbage. Like, just tear off the sides. Tear off the fucking wings. And then you don't eat this. You know why, Joshua?
It's crap. It's garbage.
Yes, poo-poo. It's the poo-poo. So, now what we do, we start with everything we do, is the fucking chair. Look at that chair. All right. Mm-hmm. So we have two little things here, buddy. We have what looks to be a sippy cup and a book. Some type of book. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. I mean, I'm not going to open the chair because the chair, everybody knows what the chair looks like. It's the fucking chair. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and pull this bad boy out. Here we go.
All right.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, delectable plastic.
It's terrible.
Tear this side open. Tear it.
Get it out of there.
It's fucking beautiful.
Get it out of there.
All right, here we go. Oh, the wiggles. Ooh, it's our boy, the Invisible Man, Joshua. The Invisible Man. Go ahead and open his chair now. But Joshua, have you ever seen the Invisible Man?
No, and I actually thought the Invisible Man was going to be an empty package, to be honest with you. I thought they were going to do you wrong with that.
That's how they would have gotten you. So here you go. He's here in his chair. He is in his little chair.
That is cool.
Beautiful.
He's got two sets of glasses on. What's going on with his eyes? Like,
oh yeah, he has like little blinders on, like little side blinders.
Oh, that. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, he is sneaky little boy. Let me.
Why does he have side blinders on? What's going on with that?
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't make this shit up, man. Like he's fucking here, bro. How do I? He's like, hang on. Let me. Give me a second here. Give me.
What do you got there? You put him in his chair?
Yeah, I'm trying to put him in his chair here, buddy. I'll cut this shit out, but for those listening in the pod, like I'm really trying to fucking get this shit. I don't understand. He's supposed to be like sitting on it. Okay, there we go. There it is. There we go. There you go.
You got to teach your people how to, your guys how to sit and stand better. I mean, my guy's totally just chilling.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's sitting there.
He's fucking beautiful.
Look, he's just hanging out. It's my new buddy.
Just chilling.
Little buddy right here.
That's some bullshit. Goddamn.
It's awesome.
Well, there you go.
One more left, huh? That's it? That's going to complete.
One more left, buddy. One more left. And it's over.
On to the next one,
man.
man.
We're giving stuff away.
Yeah, we know we got more. There's
I've
more in the
thought
bag.
about what I'm getting next time.
Yeah, Santa's bag is big. We got a big bag waiting for everybody.
Santa's bag is real big. The only thing Santa's bag knows is credit card debt. That's the only thing. Santa's
no empty sacks around here. You know, two full bags right here.
Let me just put it this way, Joshua. I think the next set, I just want to kind of like foreshadow a little bit. I've been thinking about this one for a little while now. And there is one type of pineapple that I really love eating, and it's under the sea.
Oh, no.
So I'll go ahead and just leave it at that. So.
That was terrible.
It was, but, whatever. Joshua, we're out of cookies, bro. We're out of cookies.
We're not out of cookies. No, we're not. We're not out of cookies.
Do we have more fortunes?
We have more fortunes. This fortune's going to come in the version of something a little bit different, though. This is going to be a little different. We're going to do this fortune a little bit different. And if everybody will hang in,
being different.
Yeah. If everybody will hang in there with me, I'm about to attempt to do a screen share, because we are going to bust open a virtual fortune for all of you right now. A virtual. No more toxic cookies. We're gonna save you guys a toxic cookie and save the carpet and my vacuum, that's charging downstairs. We're gonna save the Dyson a little bit of work today. The Dyson could take the day off, because today we're going virtual cookie. We're gonna save the environment. The plastic. All the stuff that's not good for you. I mean, I don't know what's eating those cookies at the dump. But they're probably dead by now. The seagulls, those weird seagulls with 2 heads, 9 legs. They probably ate the cookie that I threw in the garbage. But we're going to save them.
Gross.
Because we're going to do a virtual cookie today. So here we go. Right. Joshua is going to attempt to do a screen share. And we are going to work.
Bust it, baby.
Here we go. Let's see. Can Joshua do this?
I hope so. I've taught you a lot, so you better know how to do this.
Here we go. Can we? Oh, there it is.
There it is. Good job.
There
buddy.
it is, everybody. There is your virtual cookie. No animals hurt in the making of this cookie right here. No animals hurt.
It's real delicious.
Okay, you ready? Do we need to get a drum roll?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right, here we go. We are going to generate our cookie. Good thoughts before we press the button. Here we go. The world is full of possibilities. Seize them.
Nice. And you got some lucky numbers on that one.
And we got lucky numbers, everybody. Your virtual cookie for this episode. I'm going to give you the fortune one more time. The world is full of possibilities. Seize them. And Sean, if you can read what's on screen, I feel like you've been adding a little bit of luck to this. Yeah. Look at my mouse. My mouse is going crazy. Yeah. A little arrow. Can you read those? Can you read those numbers, or do you need me to?
No, I can read them. I got you. Let's give you your lucky numbers for the week, everybody. Courtesy of Joshua's new fortune cookie generator. And your lucky numbers are 48, 28, 10, 21, 26, 52. Once again, for the people in the back who have not woken up, although I don't know why you're still sleeping. I mean, maybe you're tired or maybe you work too hard. But anyways, your lucky numbers for the week, May 7th, episode 32, are 48, 28, 10, 21, 26, 52. Those are your lucky numbers for the week, everybody.
I feel like spoiling people and hitting this button again, because I could do another generator, but I mean, should I?
No, Joshua.
Should we generate another cookie? Should we generate another one?
We've already given the people one.
Don't do it. Are you telling me not to do it?
We've introduced 3 new segments with this fortune cookie.
I want to do it so
I
bad.
think the people can't handle the overwhelming power that we've just given them.
I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so bad. Like even my computer screen just can't handle the energy. Okay, we won't do it, everybody. We won't do it. We won't do it. There we go.
If we gotta wait, they gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That is your virtual cookie for this episode on Tuesday, May 7th, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yep. And with that being said, Joshua, we only have 3 minutes, so that will take us to our outros here. So let me just say bye. Hey, thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate you so freaking much. Go out, watch the vlog that we just put out. I think it's fucking amazing. Joshua did great filming all his shots and stuff. Music was hand organized by me and put into there and edited by myself and shot by Joshua. So thank you, Joshua, for doing that. Thank you for going on that road trip so I didn't have to. Really appreciate that. We got some fun stuff coming up in the future, so that's going to be really cool. I know it's all like spoiler stuff because, I don't want to, or like it's all like foreshadowing stuff because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Joshua, what are your final thoughts, buddy?
Final thoughts for the day. Once again, thank you to all the teachers that inspired me and Sean, because it made a difference in our lives. So if you're a teacher and you're watching this, or a teacher to be, remember, you will make a difference in those youngsters' lives or mid adults or whatever. So take the time with every student, because it does mean a difference, and it makes a difference. And I have to thank Sean for the great editing and the music he put down. Again, I haven't seen it, but I've seen Sean on stage. Sean's been in bands, and Sean's great on stage. I know he knows how to put things together. So I do hope all you guys get out there and watch what Sean put into that, and the film, the footage I took, because it was fun. It was amazing to get out there and go on that trip. But yeah, thanks again to all of you watching, and I hope to see you guys next week. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, YouTube, the vlog's on YouTube. So youtube.com/@sorryforthedelay podcast. Watch it on there. Watch the vlog. Also, it'll be on social and little clips and stuff. So check out our Instagram and all that fun stuff at the end of the credits, which will happen sometime right now. Deuces.